one, in which I had started with the solution of a checkpoint paper. And let me mention that paper. It was April 2025 paper. It was a checkpoint paper for lower secondary. Okay. And the paper number was 0862. This was the paper number, and it's paper 1, right? It's a 50 marks paper, and the time duration is 1 hour, right? So this was the paper that we started solving in the last video, and we had solved up to 14 questions from that paper. And now we are going to continue from the question number 15. So let us get started. So question number 15 says that work out the value of, this is 55 minus 8x upon x whole raised to 4, where x is equal to 5. So let us start working. So it will be 55 minus 8. Now x value you have to plug in as 5. So 8 times 5 divided by 5 whole raised to 4. So this should work out to 55 minus 8 into 5 is 40 divided by 5 whole raised to 4. This is equal to 55 minus 40 is 5, right? 5 minus 0 is 5, and 15 upon 5 whole raised to 4. This is nothing but 5 3s are 15. Okay, so it's 3 raised to 4, and 3 raised to 4 is nothing but 81. So the answer for this is 81. That was question number 15. Now question number 16. Solve the simultaneous equation. So you have these two equations. Okay, so you have to solve them simultaneously. Now what is simultaneous equations? Let me tell you in brief. So simultaneous equations are basically two equations. Okay, they are linear equations. So you will be given two linear equations in two variables. Okay, and you have to solve for both the variables. Means you have to find the value of both the variables. So here the two linear equations are, this is 1, this is 2, and they are in two variables x and y. Okay, so the two variables you can see are x and y. You can see that both are linear equations. Okay, so there are two linear equations in two variables. To solve them means simultaneously you have to solve them means you have to find the value of both the variables, that is x and y. So first thing that you will do is you will make one of the coefficients, okay, one of the variables, you have to make it same coefficient. Okay, so if I take this equation number 1 and if I multiply that by 2, 2 multiplied by equation 1 will give me 2x minus a 6y equal to 42, right? So this is equation 1 multiplied by 2, 2x minus 6y equal to 42. Equation number 2 I am keeping as it is, 2x plus y equal to 7. Okay, so now these are my new equation 3 and 4. Now why I did this? So that the one of the variables, you know, it has the same coefficient, that is 2x and 2x, right? Now what I can do is I'll subtract this equation number 4 from equation number 3. So 2x minus 2x is 0, and this is minus 6x. Now when you do subtraction, you know, you have to take the opposite sign over here. So this is plus, so you have to take minus. This is plus, so you have to take minus. Okay, so minus 6y minus y, it will be minus 7y equal to 42 minus 7. 42 minus 7 is how much? It's 12 minus 7 is 5. Okay, and this will be 3, right? So y will be equal to 35 upon minus 7 will be 5, minus 5. Okay, so I get y is equal to minus 5. Now this value I'll substitute in any of the equations above. So let me use this y equal to minus 5 in this equation number 1. So x minus 3 times y, now I'll take minus 5, equals 21. X minus into minus plus 15 equal to 21. So x will be equal to 21 minus 15. So x will be equal to 6. So these are my answers, right? The answer is x is equal to 6, y is equal to minus 5. This is how we have to solve these simultaneous equations. Next is 17. You have to work out, and you have to work out this 6 square plus, now this 5.3 I can write it as 53 upon 10 minus 3 upon 10 the whole square. Okay, so this will be 6 square is 36 plus, now here both the denominator is same, so LCM will be 10, and this will be 53 minus 3, that is 50 the whole square. So this will work out to 36 plus, now 50 upon 10 is just a 5, it will be 5 square. So it will be 36 plus a 25, and that works out to 6 plus 5, 11, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Final answer is 61. Okay. Now this we could have done in another way also. 6 square plus 5.3 minus, now instead of this converting this decimal into fraction, we can convert this fraction 3 upon 10 into decimal and make it 0.3. It will become minus 0.3 the whole square, right? This will work out to 36 plus, now 5.3 minus 0.3 is nothing but a 5. That's a square over here. So this will be 36 plus 25, which is again equal to 61. Okay, so either you do this way or this way, both will work, right? That was question number 17. Question number 18 says that Naomi thinks of two integers, n is a negative integer and p is a positive integer. Okay, so he is talking about integers. So n has to be positive and p has to be n has to be negative and p has to be a positive integer. For Naomi's integers that she has taught in her mind, okay, n square is greater than p square. Write down the possible value of n and a possible value of p for Naomi's integers. Now this is what Naomi has, thought in her mind. Okay, so it can be anything, right? So you stick to the information that is given. So n you could not take positive, n you have to take as negative. So let me take minus 3 as negative, right? So whole square. So n square will be minus 3 the whole square. And let me take this one, p is a positive, so let me take 2, so 2 square. Okay, so this n being a negative, p being a positive, yeah, I can take minus 3 and 2. Okay, so minus 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, so 9 is greater than 4. This condition is satisfied. Yeah, n square has to be greater than p square, so 9 is greater than 4, so condition is satisfied. So your two integers that she must have thought about can be these two. Okay, so p will be 2 and n will be minus. So this can be one answer. The answer can be different also, not an issue. Next question, 19th. Put a tick mark to show the triangle where a square plus b square is equal to c square. Now this is nothing but Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So in this you have to put tick mark. So there are 4 possibilities given to you. Let us check one by one. First thing is c square should be equal to a square plus b square. So in Pythagoras theorem, the c is nothing but the hypotenuse. Okay. So here the c is okay. The c has to be hypotenuse. Okay. Let us check. That is one thing you have to check. Another is the one of the angles should be 90 also. Okay. So the two angles are given to you. The third should be found out. Okay. So let us check this one first. So here it's 76 and 24. Okay, so let us check whether this is 90 or not. Okay, so 76 plus 24 works out to 0 and 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this works out to 100. So this angle will be 180 minus 100, that is 90. Okay, so this is possible. This can be 100. Okay. And this is c square equal to a square plus b square. Okay, so this is one possibility, right? C square equal to a square plus b square. Let me check again. 76 plus 24. 6 plus 4 is 10, 0, 1 carried, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so these two when you add up you get 100. So obviously this will be 90. Okay, so this is possible, right? Next is this one. Now this is 56 and 34. Let us check whether this is 90 or not. That is the first thing that you have to check. So 56 plus 34 works out to 6 plus 4 is 10, 0, 1 carried. So 5, 6 and 3, 9. So this is also 90. Okay. And here c square equal to a square plus b square. Okay. So even this works, right? And this is also okay. Here let me check. It is 36. So the hypotenuse is actually opposite to the 90. Okay. So this two is okay. They are working. This one, can you see 66 plus 24? Okay. So 66 plus 24 works out to 6 plus 4, 10, 0, 1 here, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Here also this is 90. Okay. But here, can you see this opposite to 90 is A. Okay. So here the actually a square should be equal to b square plus a square. Isn't it? So this is not working, right? This isn't working. These two are working. Let us check this one. 64 and 36. Okay, so 64 plus 36 works out to 6 plus 4 is 10, 0. Okay. Even this doesn't work, I think. 64 plus 24 is 90. Okay. And 180 minus 90 is 90. Okay, here, you know, this also doesn't work. This total will be 180 minus, this is working out to 80. Okay, so this is not working. This is working. Okay, this is total is 90. So 180 minus a 90 is equal to 90. This is 90, right? This is not 90. This is not 90. Okay, let us check this. 6 plus 4 is 10, 0, 1 carried, 6 plus 4. So this is 100. So this angle has to be 180 minus 100, which is equal to 80. Now this angle works out to 80. Okay, so it should work out to 90. Even this is not working. Okay, so all these three, this is not working, this is not working, this is not. So tick mark you can put over here, right? So this is the right answer. Got it? Next question is 20. Oliver has two boxes of pencil. The first box contains 5x plus 11 and the second box contains 7x minus 3. Okay, and the number of pencils in each box is same, so you can equate this, right? So 7x minus 3 and 5x plus 3 both is equivalent, right? Because both are the number of pencils in the two boxes, and the statement says that each has equal number of pencils. So 5x plus 11 equal to 7x minus 3. Now 7x, this 5x if I bring on this side, it will be minus 5x. This 11, this minus 3 if I bring on this side, it will be plus 3. So this is 14 and this is 2x. So x will be equal to 14 upon 2, which is equal to 7. So I am getting x as 7. Now they have asked you what? Oliver says that there are more than 40 pencils in the first box. Is he correct? So let us check in the first box how many pencils are there. So putting this, plugging this value x in this first box. So in the first box you have 5x plus 11, right? So 5 into 7 plus 11. This works out to 7 5s are 35 plus 11. And this is how much? 5 plus 1, 6, 46, right? And he says that, Oliver says that there are more than 40 pencils. Okay, and he's right, because there are 46 pencils. So 46 is more than. So show that Oliver is correct. So we have shown that. Okay, therefore Oliver says the truth. Okay. Next question is 21. Okay, 21 is Yuri has two fair 7-sided spinner. So these are the two spinners. Okay, each numbered 1 to 7, and one spinner is white and the other one is gray. Okay, so this is white and this is gray. Okay, right? Okay, now let us see. Yuri spins the white spinner once and the gray spinner once. Okay, here are the two events, A and B. Event A is spinning an even number on the white spinner. So on the white spinner, how many even numbers you have? You have 2, 4 and 6, right? 2, 4 and 6. There are 3 elements. So event probability of this event A will be equal to 3 over, this is how much is total, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, 3 over 7. This is the probability of getting an even number on the white spinner. Now event B is what, a 3 on the gray spinner. So getting us 3, just a 3. So probability of this event B will be 1 over a 7, right? Just 1 over 7. Now draw a ring around the best word or the words to describe the pairs of events A and B. So the two events A and B, first thing is, because the two readings, are totally independent, okay, getting a even number on the white spinner and getting a 3 on the gray spinner, okay, these two events A and B, they are totally independent of each other. Okay, so I think this should be circled, right? So this is the thing, right? So that's it. Now B part of the question is, Yuri spins the white spinner 140 times. Okay, calculate how many times Yuri should expect to spin a number less than 3. So you, in the white spinner, what is the probability of getting a 3? Probability of getting no, less than 3. Okay, a number less than 3. So probability of getting a number less than 3 on the white spinner will be, now what are the numbers less than 3? 1 and 2. Just 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. So probability of this particular thing, getting a number less than 3, will be 2 divided by 7, right? Now what she does is, she does this 140 times. So your n is 140, right? So in 140 trials, how many times she will get less than 3? So the answer will be probability of getting less than 3 in one trial multiplied by 140 trials. Okay, so this should work out to 22 is 40. So the answer should be 40 times. Okay, so calculate how many times Yuri should expect to spin a number less than 3. 40 times. Next is C. Yuri spins the white spinner once and the gray spinner once. Okay, calculate the probability that both the spinners show odd number. So in the white spinner, the odd numbers are I think 1, 3, the white. Okay, 1, 3, 5 and 7, right? 1, 3, 5 and 7. So probability of getting a odd in the white spinner will be 4 over 7, because in this you have 4 elements, so 4 over 7. And in the gray spinner, okay, what is the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5 and 7, right? In this also you have 1, 3, 5 and 7, right? So probability of getting an odd number, this is also 4 over 7, right? Yuri spins white spinner once and gray spinner once. Calculate the probability that both the spinners show an odd number. So both the spinners showing an odd number means you will have to say that spinner, the white spinner shows an odd number and the gray spinner also shows odd number. So it is probability of an odd in the white, and means multiplication, probability of an odd in the gray. Okay, so this is 4 upon 7 times 4 upon 7, so answer will be 16 over 49. Here the answer is 16 over 9. Okay, so that is question number 21. Now let us go for 22. Now what 22 has to say is, Rajiv says that all fractions with an odd denominator will be equivalent to the recurring decimal. For example, 2 upon 9 is equal to 0.2 recurring. Okay, now this is what Rajiv says. So find a fraction with an odd denominator to show that Rajiv is not correct. Okay, so let us take one example. Let us take, say, 5. 5 is an odd number. Okay, and numerator you can take anything. So I am taking 1. Okay, so taking 5 in the denominator, 1 upon 5 is equal to 0.2. Exactly 0.2 I am taking. So this is not a recurring. Okay, So the fraction with an odd denominator is 1 upon 5. This fraction is not leading me to a recurring number. Okay, so this is the answer for that. Here again the answer can vary. Okay, next is find the value of x and the value of y in this equation. So this one is 19 raised to 3 whole raised to, is it 5? Yeah, 5 into 19 raised to 4 equal to 19 raised to x, right? So you have to find the value of x. So let us work out. So here you have to basically use indices. So 19 raised to 3 whole raised to 5 will be 19 raised to 3 times 5 is 50 into 19 raised to 4 equal to 19 raised to x. Now here, because both the bases are same 19, 19, so it will be 19 raised to, you have to add the sum, add the index. 15 plus 4 is 19. So 19 raised to 19 equal to 19 raised to x. Next is because the bases are equal, the index will be same. So 19 equal to x. So x equal to 19. My answer for x is x equal to 19. Okay. 3 raised to 4 and I think I cannot see this properly. This is a minus 4 if I am not mistaken. Okay. This is a minus 4, right? So it will be 15 minus 4. So let me do that correction. This being a minus 4. Okay. 19 raised to minus 4. And 15 minus 4 should be 11. Okay. So the answer will be, here it will be 11. Now because the bases are same 19 and 19, so x equal to 11. So the answer will be x equal to 11. So the answer is x equal to 11, not 19. Okay. By mistake I read that minus 4 as plus 4. Okay. Next one is 7 multiplied by 7 raised to y divided by 7 raised to 4 equal to 7 raised to 13. Okay. So first let me do this. 7 into 7 raised to y. This will be 7 raised to 1 plus y. And this is divided. Okay. So I'll do it multiplication. Okay. Multiplication. And here I can write 1 upon 7 raised to 4. Okay. This is equal to 7 raised to 13. Now this will work out to 7 raised to 1 plus y over 7 raised to 4. Okay. Equal to 7 raised to 13. Now this will be 7 raised to 1 plus y minus a 4. 1 plus y minus a 4 equal to 7 raised to 13. Now you can see here the bases are same. So you can equate the powers. So 1 plus y minus a 4 equal to 13. So 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So 1 y minus 3 is equal to 13. So my y will be equal to 13 plus 3 is 16. Okay. So here also I think I have made a mistake. I can see that this is minus 4, not a 4. Right. So this will be 1 upon 7 raised to minus 4. This is minus 4. This will become plus. So this is 1 plus 4, 5. Okay, so this will be plus 4. And this will be y plus 5. Okay. This will be 5 equal to 13. So y will be 13 minus 5, and 13 minus 5 happens to be 8. Right? So my answer for y will be. So sorry for that because I cannot read that properly. Instead of minus 4, I was taking plus 4 in both the cases. So after doing the correction, I am getting the answers right. Okay. So that was question number 23. Next is 24. A rectangle has an area of 2 meters square. When the rectangle is enlarged, the image has an area of 72 meters square. So basically you have two rectangles. One is smaller, one is bigger. The area of the smaller one is 2 meters square and the bigger one it is 72 meters square. Find the value of the scale factor of the enlargement. Now what is the scale factor of enlargement? So by how many times it is being enlarged. So basically suppose this is A1, this is A2, and this is, say, the scale factor is, suppose the length is L1, the other length is L2. Okay. So you have A1 upon A2, okay, equal to you should have A1 is L1, right? So L1 upon L2 the whole square, right? This type of relation you get. Okay. Now A1 is 2, A2 is 72. So 2 upon 72 will be equal to L1 upon L2 the whole square, right? Now if I do the invertendo, so 72 upon 2 will be equal to L2 upon L1 the whole square, right? If I do invertendo, right? So this happens to be 36. 36 will be equal to L2 upon L1 the square. Okay. So if I do square root on both the sides, so here I'll get plus 6 or a minus 6 the left hand side. Here I'll get L2 upon L1. Okay, so basically, yeah, I cannot take negative, okay, because length, any dimension cannot be negative, so I'll take only plus 6. So 6 is the ratio of L2 is to L1, right? So the scale factor will be L2 upon L1 is 6. So scale factor has to be 6. The answer is what? What is the scale factor? It will be 6, right? L2 upon L1 is the scale factor. The 25th one is 6TW plus 90. 6TW plus 90 divided by a 3T. Now let us simplify this. So I'll take a 3T common. So this will be giving me 2W plus 3, right? Divided by a 3T. 3T gets cut. I'm left with 2W plus 3. The answer will be 2W plus 3. This is simple factorization. The next one is 26. The diagram shows a rectangle. Okay. The total area of the rectangle is 0.084. So the total area means the bigger rectangle area is 0.084 meters square. Work out the value of x and the value of y. Okay. So bigger area is 0.084. So can I write this equation 0.084 equal to, now this is the bigger rectangle area. So it will be length, that is x, times the width. Width is how much? 0.1. So this is the equation I'm getting. From this, you know what I'll do? Both the sides I will divide by 0.12. So what I'll get is this and this get cut. So x will be equal to 0.084. I can write as 84 upon 1000. And into this 0.12 can be written as 12 upon 100. So it will become into 100 upon 12. Right? This 20 cuts, this 20 cuts. 12 into 7 is 84. So 7 upon 10 is 0.7. So I get x equal to 0.7. Right? Now y. Okay. So for y, I can see this is x. And this x will be equal to y plus a 0.1. Okay. X will be equal to y plus 0. Now x you already got 0.7. This will be equal to y plus 0.1. Okay. So now your y will be equal to 0.70 minus a 0.15. So your y will be equal to 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 1 is 1. Okay. So it will be 0.55. So your y will be 0.5. So these are your answers, right? So x is equal to 0.7 and y is equal to 0. With that, we complete this particular paper, and that's all for today. And next video, I'll come up with some more papers from the checkpoint. Till then, goodbye. Take care, all of you. See you.